Welcome back, dweebs, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. I am flying solo this week. Kev is on either a work trip or vacation, or I do not know. He's gone. He's enjoying life. I am flying solo. We'll have a couple videos out this week. I've been busy, so I haven't got around to one. However, major news yesterday in the world of video games and shit that I love. We've got PlayStation State of Play yesterday. The announcement of God of War Laufey. The rumored prequel is what the rumor was a prequel God of War game focusing on Kratos' wife, Faye, or as she's also known as Laufey. However, this game is not a prequel. So the rumors were wrong, this is interesting. We've got the image released, the title image released, some screenshots. We got some video we will go through here. We won't watch the whole thing, but it was announced yesterday. The game is focusing on Faye, or Laufey, who, if you played the God of War games, the most recent two, she is dead. She is not alive. The frost giant goddess is dead. This is not a prequel. It is lined up side by side with the God of War games, which is interesting, where there's been some fun Twitter lineups that of video lineups that are going to be fun to kind of look at here. We've got a 20-minute video. We'll watch a little bit here. The game takes place in a place called Everywhen. It's the afterlife, not Valhalla. And the official description says death was supposed to be the end, but a new adventure is just beginning. Awakening unexpectedly in a strange life after her death, Faye discovers the plans she put in place to protect Kratos and Atreus in her absence are now at risk. To save the ones she loves, Faye must fight through the afterlife of the gods, the Everwhen, where ruthless gods from across mythology vie for power in a land overflowing with dangerous magic. Faye is your main character, and we are in this afterlife that we don't really know what's going on, but there is a ton of gods from different worlds there, which brings me to my favorite picture I've seen so far is this one from the video reveal. This is the Egyptian goddess Sekhmet and the Tibetan god Beksi. So we're going to get gods from different worlds in this game too, which is awesome. We can also get the gods, the Greek gods from the original God of War games, the original trilogy on the early PlayStation games. We can get the Norse ones. Any of them that have died in this world. I found a fun picture here from Farzam of any of the possible gods that Kratos has killed that could be shown. So this is fun. Let's pull this one up here. Any of the gods Kratos has killed that could show up in addition to any others they want to use. It's a massive list. You know, Zeus, Baldur, Heimdall, Ares, Magni, Perseus. There's so many that could show up there. It is wild. Very excited for this game. I love that it's side by side, which is interesting. Gives us a different take on what's going on, not just a prequel. And we get very little screen time anyway with Kratos' wife, Atreus' mom. It's going to be a different fighting style, which will be fun. So let's go ahead. I'm going to play a little bit of this video. It's 23 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I actually haven't watched the whole thing yet. Done a lot of research on Twitter, IGN articles, et cetera, et cetera. So let's get this pulled up and watch just a bit of the announcement, the gameplay reveal trailer from yesterday. and play this a little bit. Oops. Well, as it put up, yeah, was hiding in the background there. Stop that one. Start this over. There we go. This is the gameplay reveal. Turn that down just a little bit. Let's see what we got here. I don't like my placement. It begins right after she is burned in God of War. I thought for a second it was frozen. Santa Monica working on it. They're the ones that did the last 2 God of War games.
Find your way home. You are free.
This is from God of War. Fucking incredible game. For anybody that's watching this and hasn't played it. I don't know why you'd be watching this if you haven't, but you haven't, go play it. As her body burns, the next game begins. Her story begins. Voiced again by Deborah Ann Wolf.
Kratos! Jeez. Where am I? You know where I am?
Watch another minute or two here. I'm not going to go through. It's 23 minutes long, so. Oh, here we go. Gameplay.
Okay. Burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just... I didn't get to say goodbye.
Gonna be a lot more agile than Kratos for sure.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
I'm going to pause there because I've seen on Twitter that is the mask that you collect in Ragnarok for Artreus. Interesting. Maybe we'll get a little more backstory on that. Knock it off, plant.
Oh, come on.
Gotta think magic will be a lot more prominent than it is.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
Full power here in this realm. This realm, afterlife, not realm. There's our guy.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna kind of click through and just skip around a little bit. I'm not gonna play this whole thing as I've said.
Guess I'll find my own way from here.
Just kind of trying to see. Okay, here we go. This looks interesting.
The gateway is closed.
What the fuck happened there? We'll go right here. That sword didn't last.
Did she come from the Eagle Onslaught? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
Okay, so we got some big ass statues of some gods. I assume that are also here. Let's see if we can't keep going. Find some other. What is this? Oh, what in the hell? I don't know what that is, but it looks like something from the demo of Final Fantasy 15. Muzzled.
That creature.
What else we got? Okay, here we go. Two gods that I just showed before. Or one of them, at least. Oh my goodness. Well, I assume that's Betsy? I assume. They are ruling over this place right now, over the Everywin.
Another mask. This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
No, it's not.
Me again, and I swear I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
What do we have here?
Segment.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem.
Okay, let's continue on. Is there anything else? I know there's a sword in here somewhere that I want to get. Oh, the sword. And the cube is voiced by Jack Quaid of The Boys fame. Anyway, that's a fan of this channel knows that.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank.
Frank.
That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right?
I am not going
you do
to
that
unhear
again?
him from The Boys.
My magic.
Okay. We got him. There's the sword. Damn it. That was found in the cube. We're gonna stop there. I don't need to keep going through this. Other things. Let's see here. Let me pull this article back up. Make sure I'm not missing anything before we bounce out of here. So we're in the every win. Excited to get to control Faye. Different style of fighting than Kratos, obviously. And I think more so than anything, I'm excited to see what gods will be in this. Obviously, any god that has died in this world, the God of War universe, can be here. So all the Greek gods, Kratos is killed, all the Norse gods he's killed, but you're also seeing two gods that are not in any of the games. You saw Sekhmet and Bexy. I can't say names. So where else are they going to pull gods from? That's fun. That's really fucking fun. And I guess that'll probably somehow segues into the next God of War game, because obviously they went from the Greek gods to the Norse gods, and where this leads to next has got to be a different set of gods, I believe. So maybe this will lead into that. Can Faye come back? Will she come out of this alive somehow at the end to lead into the next game? Not really sure. Very possible. Very excited for this. The last thing I want to show, I'm going to remove this so I don't screw that up again, is a video from the comic book guy I found on Twitter, X, whatever you wanted to call it. This one's pretty good. So it says, if you put these two cinematic scenes together from God of War Ragnarok and God of War Laufey, you can see Kratos finds Faye in the afterlife since Thor momentarily kills him, but after a few seconds, Thor brings him back, which is a great scene in the game. So this is something that's been planned for a while. And I believe as they were writing the Thor games, or the Thor games, the God of War games, they knew this was going to happen. So we'll talk about here as this goes. Make sure I got sound on. Yeah, let's turn that sound up. Play. Fucking awesome scene. God of War. Beginning of Ragnarok.
You're a destroyer like me.
Dead here.
Oh no. I said I'm not leaving until I
So
see
interesting.
the real.
So interesting. So anytime you see Faye in Ragnarok, I assume you're crossing realms there somehow. That is fucking fun how they're going to cross over those. Going to be a lot of cool references. There's a couple times she pops up. Or I think that's the only time Kratos would go that way, if I'm correct, if I remember right. It's been a few years since I played the game. No release date announced. I assume at earliest this is 2027, if not later. PS5 only, exclusively. So let me know what you guys think. What your thoughts are on the new God of War game, Laufey. I am fucking excited. I love this series. I love it since they've quasi rebooted it. I think it's fantastic. Very interested to get a different person to play with, different fighting styles, a little more agile, and then learn more about Jack Quaid's cube, the sword, a couple other things that were announced in there. Very excited. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are going to be playing it on day one, or if you don't like it. Give me your thoughts and comments in the comments. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for joining us. This has been the Weekly Dweeb. Please like, subscribe, and share as we work our way towards 200. And sometime next week, Kev will be back. We are going to be reviewing The Boys. Obsession. Go fucking see it. It's incredible. Also, The Backrooms. I've not seen The Backrooms yet. There will be a Maul review, a Mandalorian review. There's tons of stuff coming once we get back on a normal timeline. So thank you guys for joining us. This has been the Weekly Dweeb. Until next time, we'll see you.